Okay, so first things first, just going to give it a little scan and see if she's got any codes. Okay. Go figure. So apparently the oil pump chain snapped in this and it was sending a low oil pressure signal. I would have thought that might have triggered a code, but apparently not. Well, scanning the car yielded no fruit, but just in case you're wondering, the OBD port is just here under the driver's side footwell. And the oil level looks good. No problems there. There is nothing in the oil filter. Previous mechanic said that there was no oil getting up to here. And now we'll just let the oil drain out and then we'll have a look inside the sump. So having dropped the sump, you can see that there's bits of the chain guide in here, and then in the underside, lots of little bits of those bolts I took out, by the way. They weren't in here, but you can see lots of little bits of chain in the sump. So there's the chain. So you can see where the chain broke. Doesn't appear to have done any other damage to the sprockets. All the teeth appear to be in good condition as well, which is nice. So the next thing to do is to get a look at the bottom end. So start taking off the oil pump. Basically just taking bolts out, really. Yeah, so you can see before the chain went, left some real deep marks in this little chain guide. The trail of carnage continues. Pretty much the same on this side here. You can see the deep scoring down there. Oh dear. dear. So I've just whipped one of the bearings off. You can see that it is not in very good condition, especially just see that there. Not looking good. Yeah, same story underneath the bearing in the cap. See lots of little. You see lots of little pieces of metal in there. So the diagnosis for this engine isn't good. I mean, everything is pretty much destroyed. You can see here. You can see here all the little pieces of metal. This is right underneath the crank. So this is all metal that was in the engine that wasn't supposed to be. Obviously that doesn't really do any good. The chain guides, obviously these are destroyed as well. The chain, well, the whole reason why this happened is obviously because the oil pump chain snapped. So, and then let's just gonna have a quick look underneath. So we can see from the underneath, it doesn't really get any better. You can see all the metal wearing there. And then obviously where I've taken off one of the bearing caps and bearing, just focus. You can see that the crank is quite badly scored as well. Not good signs. And also, let's see if I can show you here. Don't know if you can hear that, but all of the bearings and bearing caps have play. We're not even going to bother trying to repair this engine. This engine is going in the bin.